What's up, everybody? After bring you guys another video, I'm here to bring you guys official confirmation that I'll begin the PlayStation 5 post-launch from November 12th to November 18th. November 12th being the day that the PlayStation 5 comes out nationwide. I don't know about globally, but nationwide, I will be having the PlayStation 5 shipped to me. So the latest will be at my house will be November 18th. Right now with the pandemic, I think a lot of retailers have said that they're not going to have PlayStation 5s in stores, and because they're maybe due into a lot of violence. You know what I'm saying? People like PlayStation 5 is going to be $500, folks, for a physical one, and the digital one is going to be $400. So it's going to be very demanding. This is not like Nintendo Switch. People are robbing people from their Nintendo Switches or PCs for that matter. People are going to be potentially being robbed with you know what I'm saying, post-launch. Just please, if you are somehow getting a PlayStation 5 in store, please be careful. Please, if you live, especially in a state where concealed carry, get yourself one of these. I'm dead serious. Get yourself one of these. I bought myself off a firearm brand new. This is a Taurus G2C. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I respect human life, but the last thing I'll ever want to do is point. This is the last thing I ever want to do. But you must have protection in this crazy world that we're living in. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Along with that. So please be careful. Okay? So with that being said, though, okay, I want to talk to you guys about the games I'll be getting at launch for the PlayStation 5. Okay? And post-launch. And third-party games that are multi-plat, but I'll be getting them on PlayStation 5 for reasonable/legitimate reasons. And games are backwards compatible, like, you know, these bad boys, for instance. You know what I'm saying? They're in my hand, okay? I'm sorry, I guess I can show you, but these bad boys are in my hand via the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility. And I said before, the Xbox Series X, unless Microsoft comes out with something that's so insane like Banjo-Kazooie 3 or New Perfect Dark, you know, I'm not going to bother with the Xbox Series X until roughly 2023, 3 years from now. So let's get right down to it. So the only launch title that interests me is Demon's Souls Remake. Saw the state of play by Sony, okay, and it's approximately 12-minute gameplay, and it looks freaking amazing. Show character creation, frame rate, standardization. You have two options to either choose 4K, native, 30 frames per second. I don't care about graphics. I care about frame rates, and so I'm going to go with the performance option, 60 frames, and it better be a solid 60 frames. But Demon's Souls is my second favorite Souls game of the Soulsborne series, as including Bloodborne being #1. And so I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing you can say to me. It's a day one purchase. Of course, I'm not getting it for $70. I will be getting the game for $50.10 at my Walmart. And I just don't know how I managed to secure a deal like that. I just got so lucky. And if you guys already know that I already have my DualSense controller and I have my HD camera. So I'm already ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go with the PlayStation 5. That's just an extra controller I've been using, by the way, to play fighting games and play other games via Steam with that controller. I'm actually liking the inputs. I already gave my review of it, so if you want to check out the video, this is the video before this one. So Demon's Souls Remake is only going to be the launch title I care about. I don't care about Sackboy. I was interested in that at first. But I thought it was going to be a Little Big Planet 4. I was looking forward to that, but this is not a Little Big Planet 4. This is something else. So I was going to get it, but it's not a Little Big Planet 4. So it's something else. It's a different style of game by the same developers who made your one of your favorite PS4 exclusive games, Dreams, right? So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So that's it for launch title for the PlayStation 5. Now, I will be getting other games that are coming out, I think a few days after the launch of the PlayStation 5, or, you know, for a few weeks for that matter. And that is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Okay, that's a third-party game. That's a multi-plat. It's coming on every platform: PS4, Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, PC. The reason why I'm not getting it via PC, okay, is because of the install base of the games. This is one of the genres, puzzle games like this, that don't do well via PC when it comes to having a install base. I'm not talking about financially doing well. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about actually having an install base where people play online consecutively or daily. You know what I'm saying? You won't have any problem trying to find a rank match. The platform that tends to actually hold this really strong is actually Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch gamers are supporting Puyo Puyo Tetris 1, and most definitely going to be supporting Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. There was actually a deal for Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 for Best Buy, and they probably still have it. You know what I'm saying? But Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is coming out, so it's no incentive for me to go and get the first one. And so I was I'm still debating whether or not I want to get the Switch version or I want to get the PS5 version. Install base is high on Switch, and I think Sony did decent with Puyo Puyo Tetris on PlayStation 4. There's some people out there who are playing it via on console, but I could be wrong because Tetris Effect did fantastic, and a remastered version of Tetris Effect is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I don't know if it's coming on PC via Steam. I could be wrong, but yeah. So I love those type of games, and I've been actually itchy to getting in a puzzle game. I'm telling you, I used to play a lot of Luminous, a lot of Tetris, man. I want to get back into it. I really do. So that's one third-party game. That is a multiplayer that will be getting on PS5, and I will not be double dipping this generation. Once I purchase a game on a platform, that's it. Unless the game is so bad and it is broken and whatnot, then I'll get on console. Kind of like what happened when Dark Souls 3 first came out in 2016. PC version was having a lot of problems. People with the highest end cards, like 1080 Ti's and 2080s. Did the 2080 come out at that time? I don't even know. But actually, no, the 2080 were now. It was 1080s. But I had a 970, 4 gigabyte EVGA, and there were performance issues with that game. And I did not want to wait, so because I'm a Souls fan, I got Dark Souls 3 on PlayStation 4. Got, I think, like not collector's edition. I got, like, a launch edition, which came with a steelbook. And so I got that, beat it completely through nonstop. Loved it. Really challenging, way more difficult than freaking Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 is unfair. You know what I'm saying? So I had a blast with it. And then I got the Fire Face edition. And by the way, that game will be backwards compatible on PlayStation 5. So I'm looking forward to playing. By the way, that's one of the titles I'm looking forward to playing on PS5, because they came out with a report that Dark Souls 3 will be running at a solid 60 frames per second. That is fantastic. Solid 60, no dips. Okay, this guy, Digital Foundry, showed backwards compatibility games, which I'm going to be getting into in a second. But Dark Souls 3 was one of them, and it runs on a solid 60. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's literally the same as the PC version, except the PC version will have mods and just better resolution graphics. That's it. So there you go. So with that being said, okay, the second third-party game I'll be getting is Guilty Gear Strive, but that comes out 2021 of April 25th. And of course, you never know if these games are going to be delayed, but I got the collection edition on pre-order for Best Buy. Fighting games are starting to make its way to Steam via /PC, okay, and really start building up a better install base. But some games, some genres just don't have a huge install base to struggle in fighting a game. Guilty Gear is one of them that does decent on PC. Games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. Well, 10 actually post the XL version that came out, because Mortal Kombat 10 was absolutely broken. Injustice, a lot of NetherRealm games. Those games do well on PC, but the other titles like Skullgirls and King of Fighters 13, 14, and 15 is going to be coming. Maybe 15 will be a PlayStation 5. Well, I don't know. I had issues for some reason, but there's a pop-up that came up. Sorry, but yeah. So I just got distracted. What was I just talking about? Yeah. So there's there was the install base of fighting games, are getting better, but some other some other fighting games like Dead or Alive, Blaze Blue, Grand Blue, Skullgirls, these guys don't do well on PC. Dead or Alive 6, despite the fact that it had a fantastic port, there was a lot of issues with regards to the DLC, some controversy, some controversy was going on, and so hopefully that this is fixed. With these type of niche titles. Dead or Alive 5, even on console, has a low install base. Dead or Alive 6, I think, did even poorly than Dead or Alive 5. So there you go. It's all due to the money. It's all due to the $1,000 DLCs that they did with PlayStation 5. Like, they had released Mai from King of Fighters in Dead or Alive 5, and she's a DLC character again in Dead or Alive 6. So there you go. But like I said, generally the fighting games are starting to get better. Street Fighter 5, another one. Killer Instinct has a cross-platform play. Street Fighter 5 as well. So there you have it. Okay. So it is what it is, and I think when more companies do this, you can actually you can build up an install base. So with PC, if you have cross-platform play like Killer Instinct and Street Fighter 5, and that's the way it should be. Tekken 7 has also done very well as well. So we'll see how things go. But Guilty Gear Strive most likely on PlayStation 5 unless I change my mind or something happens. But I got the collection edition on pre-order, so I'm ready to go. So that's one. And the other one on which I'm debating is Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition for the PlayStation 5 / Xbox Series X. It's not coming to PC, and a lot of PC gamers were upset, and righteously so. I do not possess Devil May Cry 5 at all. I have Devil May Cry HD Collection. I have Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, but I do not have Devil May Cry 5. And if you want to get Devil May Cry 5 with all this DLC, okay, for PC, okay, is going to be, I believe, $25. And there was a sale for it, a Capcom sale for it, $25 to $26. And then they're going to release a Virgil DLC, which I don't think is free. Okay, I think you got to pay $10 for it or something like that. And so you basically are paying pretty much a full price game. And Virgil DLC is not going to be dropping most likely until like next year. And so I've been having an itch to play Devil May Cry as well. So I beat all 4 of the games several times. Devil May Cry 3, God knows how many times I beat that game, even the hardest difficulty. Check my Xbox 360 achievements you want to check, even on PlayStation 3. So Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition is most likely going to be a purchase, but a physical copy will not be coming until December 7th, if I'm not mistaken. And so I gotta wait about a good, couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 3 weeks, okay, 3.5 weeks, whatever, okay, till it is released. So that's fine. Puyo Puyo Tetris, I forgot. I want to check real quick if Puyo Puyo Tetris is going to be a launch title. Let's see, I'm sorry, I just want to check. I just want to check to see if it's going to be a launch title for the PlayStation 5, which is again November 12th. So it is coming out. Oh, it's coming out December 8th. Okay, so that's the day after Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition comes out. Okay, so there you have it, folks. So both titles coming out on on PlayStation. Well, actually, one comes a day after. So there you go. So Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is December 7th, and Puyo Puyo Tetris is December 8th. So there you have it. And when it comes to third-party games, that's pretty much it for the rest of the year. Those 3 games literally will keep me busy, literally until Guilty Gear Strive comes out in late April 2021, which is a week after my birthday. My birthday is April 18th. So yeah, there you have it. So good stuff. Launch in terms of games for PlayStation 5 is decent. I think when it comes to launch title, I think Nintendo Wii U will always have the best launch period of any consoles, hands down. Like not even yeah, I think that would be the case. Yeah, so there you have it. Like I said, I don't care about Sackboy. I really thought it was gonna be a little bit planned for. I was like, okay, that's gonna be a day one buy for me. Oh no, just Sackboy Adventure Soul as a spinoff. So that's pretty much it. So basically, if I do decide to get Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, I'll have that, Demon's Souls Remake, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and then pretty much that's it. All the way to Guilty Gear Strive, and of course playing my other games. Now that's out of the way, I want to talk about backwards compatibility. A lot of YouTubers like Digital Foundry have done tons of tests for a lot of games, third party and first party, okay, for the PlayStation 5, taking advantage of Game Boost, and they run freaking phenomenal. I already talked about Dark Souls 3 running at solid 60 frames per second. That indeed is going to be the case, and I can't wait to play that game on my PS5, okay. I will be playing my PS5, by the way, on a 1440p monitor, and it doesn't support 1440p, which I don't understand. Maybe Sony will fix that. It would be an update, but it's very stupid. But I will have my external hard drive to transfer my backwards compatibility games. All my backwards compatibility games via PS4 that I download from the store are all on my external hard drive. I got an 8 terabyte hard drive, so I'm going to hook that bad boy up, no problem. So I'm happy. I'm really, really thrilled about that. So, yeah. Okay. So some other so actually I want to go through these tiles, and some of them have not been officially confirmed, or people have not people who have possession of PlayStation 5 and not done benchmarks of them to see if they run at solid 60 or unlocked, or is it still the same, just with better resolution. So I'm just going to go through them and just let you know. So Persona 5, of course, a game that I spent literally a whole month, well, actually I spent a month and a week. I got the game when it came out, in April of 2017, and then I got my beautiful steelbook to this very day. It's beautiful, man. I'm just like, ugh, beautiful, love it. Got Royale as well. Interesting enough, I have yet to play Royale, and it's a shame that I have yet to play Royale. So forgive me, but I will be playing Royale on PS5. No questions asked. But these are JRPGs. JRPGs are, for 60 frames per second, is completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary for 60 frames. It's the only genre, I believe, that 60 frames per second is completely irrelevant. Everything else, fighting games, FPS, third-person shooters, action-adventure games, maybe even click-adventure games, maybe in simulators, MMOs, all need 60 frames per second plus minimum, okay? Period. No excuses. But JRPGs like Persona, you know what I'm saying, Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming on Nintendo Switch next year. Looking forward to it. Shin Megami Tensei 3 as well, or maybe that's, whatever. Coming in 2021, okay? Folks, we have no confirmation whether this is running 60 frames or a better resolution or anything like that. So, but this is a part of the PSN Plus collection, and all those games are part of the PSN collection will be taking advantage of Game Boost. So we'll see how it goes. So I don't know. Persona 5 though, and then again, it's not the Royale version, but Persona 5, there you have it, right there. Horizon Zero Dawn, Complete Edition, okay? 30 frames per second solid on PS4. Never experienced a frame rate drop ever in that game whatsoever, beating this twice. It's in my PS4. I forgot. So anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn, Complete Edition, the bet probably, I will say the best PlayStation 4 exclusive of this generation, but no longer exclusive now on PC. But I hope that this will have a patch version or an unlocked version on the PlayStation 5 at 60 frames per second. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, no confirmation yet though. Uncharted Lost Legacy. Hopefully this will get 60 frames per second. All Uncharted games need 60 frames per second, which would be pretty much Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. Really would like a 60 frames per second option. Both of these games, okay, Uncharted 4, are 30 frames per second locked. So Game Boost is going to be taken advantage of on Uncharted 4, but not Lost Legacy. So we'll see how that goes, okay? God of War, as you can see, this is sealed because I've yet to play, like I said earlier. Solid 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5. This is good. Can't wait to play it. It's the next game up. Days Gone, also sealed. Solid 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5. Can't wait to experience it. Okay. Bloodborne. Now Bloodborne, I got a PlayStation Hits version. I platinum this game. Okay. Platinum it. Okay. You think I'm lying? Go check my trophies. I platinum back in 2017, I think. 2016, I think. I could be completely wrong. Bloodborne though. Okay. This runs at an uncapped frame rate. So again, 45 to like 60 frames per second, bounces up, you know what I'm saying? But uncapped frame rate is still better, in my personal opinion, than locked 30 frames per second, depending on how crazy it dips. But if you go around places, sorry, if you go around Yarnum, what's the name of the area where you fight the Blood Star Beast, those areas will be pretty much at solid 60 or near solid 60. You know what I'm saying? You start going to really like very intensive areas, like we were about to fight the one Reborn, and I forgot the name of that area, but it'll come to my mind when I replay this game on PS5. But yes, I'm going to be playing more Bloodborne on PS5, despite the fact I platinum it. This is the best From Software game ever created throughout mankind. Period. Best From Software game. Period. Spider-Man got the Game of the Year edition. Okay. We don't know if this game will be taking advantage of Game Boost on PlayStation 5. It will increase to 60 frames per second. We don't know. It looks like all the actions are tied to 30 frames per second. That's why they released a remastered version of the game. So we don't know. We don't know at all. So far, I haven't seen any reports of it. But if this is going to be solid 30 frames per second, I'll keep this. I'm not buying the remastered version. I'm not buying. What is it? Miles Morales. I'm not buying that. It's a DLC for Spider-Man. The Miles Morales post. If you've been living under a rock, it's not Spider-Man 2. It's not Spider-Man 2. So don't get twisted. That's a DLC that they're releasing in a physical form, by the way, which is good. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like an expansion. But yeah. Nevertheless, though, they're releasing Spider-Man Remastered for $60, and that's BS to me. So this is a system seller. This is a system seller. Spider-Man. And you know, it is what it is. And I've yet to play it. I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man, but I got the Game Gear edition very cheaply for $19.99 at Best Buy. So we'll see if that takes advantage of Game Boost at 60 frames per second. The Last Guardian ran at dipped below 30 at times in the game, but The Last Guardian, excuse me, on PlayStation 5, it seems to be a solid 30 frames per second, no dips whatsoever. And I think obviously at a better resolution. So it looks like it's not a solid 60. Or unlike frame rate, even the minimum. So it is what it is. Okay. Based on the reports. Could be wrong. Like I said, you never know if these games will get patches down the road, so who knows. Dragon's Crown Pro. Okay. Did not play this on PS4 at all. Got this at launch. Okay. Which I think was 2017 or 2018, I think. I don't remember what year. I think it was 2018. I can't remember. But this was a launch title, one of the best looking games. And to also, I love Vanillware's games. Love it. But 2 to 4 players, PS4 Pro Enhanced. Looking forward to see how this plays on PlayStation 5. Looking forward to it. And by the way, folks, the trophies for this game are time consuming. Ooh boy, it's time consuming. And lastly, Ratchet & Clank. I pray that this game will get a 60 frames per second. This is part of Game Boost. I pray that this will be a solid 60 frames per second. I really, really hope prior to the release of Ratchet & Clank: Rift Apart, which another game I'm getting, and we don't know what the release date of that game is. So that's another game. So there you have it, folks. Those are the games I'm going to be playing on PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility, and also games I'll be playing on PlayStation 5 the exclusives like Demon Souls, pretty much the only one, and third-party games that I will be getting reasonably so on PS5, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Guilty Gear Strive, etc. And on last, I want to end the video with this note. Mortal Kombat 11 is getting a free upgrade again, like I said earlier. So I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat 11. I don't think I need to get the DLC, but we'll see how that goes. But looking forward to it. Playing on PS5, and so hey, it is what it is. So, but I doubt that we're going to be getting Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate as is. It seems this is DLC Pack 2. I expect probably a definitive version of Mortal Kombat 11 for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X next year of 2021, and then we'll get Injustice 3 or a confirmation Justice 3 at the very minimum in 2021. It's to be expected. So it is what it is. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good day.